I always feel like Bernie Mac when I do this. But let's get this show started. Happy New Year. It is 2024. New year, new me. This is my year, bro. It feels a little bit different, 2024. I don't know what it is, but there's something powerful. I feel something powerful coming 2024. Something really good. This isn't like superstition or anything like that. I just feel something. You ever had like a gut feeling that something's gonna be good? Just like people have gut feelings things are gonna be bad. I feel something good about this, man. I feel something good about the new year, and I'm really excited too. I'm really excited to see what like the new year brings. Yo, comment down below what your New Year's resolution is. I'm really curious to see. People are really moving. People are kicking things in high gear. I will mention though, I absolutely hate the overcrowding of commercial gyms on the new year. Like, yeah, okay, new year, new me, blah, 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 like New Year's resolutions. Bro, but come on, like every damn year. If it didn't change last year, what makes you think it's gonna change this year, bruh? Like, you had all year to really get in the lab and like do your shit, but like you're gonna take January 1st as the day to really get into the lab? I don't know, it should just be pissing me off, bro. Cause like, I've been in the lab consistently and now I can't get a spot where I usually go to. I can't bench press. Like, everybody's on bench press now. Like, get it together. What are you doing? Ugh, it just be pissing me off, and it's just stuff like that. But I was talking to myself, I was like, okay, what really makes this year different than like another year? Because the first step is believing, man. The first step is believing, and I truly believe this is my year. Yeah, this year I'm taking action. I'm trying new stuff, trying new things. I'm getting myself out there, trying to get out of my comfort zone. Like, your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. And I'm getting out of my comfort zone. All 2024, and that kind of brings me to the topic of this video, like the beauty of youth and the ability to use that youth in a productive way. I feel like every year I get older, I realize how young I am. And I know it sounds a little weird when you say it like that, but how I mean is this. I remember when I was 18 and I turned 18 and I was like, okay, this is great. Everything's changed. I'm an adult. I'm able to do things and see things, and I'm mature enough to make my own decisions. No, bruh. I turned 20 this year, and I realized how young I am and how much world there is out there. And I'm just like, wow, I'm shocked by it. Every year I feel myself, I feel my youth, you know what I mean? And it's weird when you think of it that way, but it's the truth. Every year I get older, I see how young I am. And I understand how much potential I have. Because like all these adults are always telling me, I was like, oh, take advantage of it now, man. Like you gotta use what you got now. And I was like, all right, sure. But they're not lying. They're not lying. What you do now can be the building blocks of something greater in the future. I know I have the time in my youth now to really do what I need to do, kind of grow and try new things and stuff like that. I understand that part. Of course I do, right? I mean, everybody's telling me every single day. But paradoxically, I have extreme anxiety about not utilizing the time I have right now to its fullest potential. And I think this idea of like me not taking full advantage of my time and my youth has kind of plagued me through high school and currently in college. It kind of builds this pressure, and you know, pressure is a privilege to have, of course, but I think it does consume a level of my decision making, because it makes me want to take more risk. It makes me want to get out of my comfort zone more. It makes me want to try new different things. And this anxiety, even though I am currently pushing and pursuing things that make me uncomfortable, I still cannot shake the thought that I am not doing enough now. I'm trying to figure out like a solution to this feeling that I'm having, right? This feeling of me not utilizing my time correctly. I kind of thought about it in like kind of like a three-part plan, three-part like idea. The solution, right, is this thing called a fail resume. And I know it's like, you're kind of like, what the is a fail resume? And my mentor from the summer kind of broke it down for me in this type of way. Normally, we as people have a resume, a list of our accomplishments and things we are capable of doing. And this list of accomplishments conveys what you are good at and what you are not good at, and what you have achieved. And the antithesis of that is a fail resume. And a fail resume is a combined combined list of things that you have tried and you failed at. And when my mentor told me this first, I was like, why the hell would I want to have a list of things I'm not good at? Right? Like, I want to feel like a winner 24/7. But he explained it to me this way. Your fail resume should be much, much, much longer than your real resume. And the reason for this is because it shows that you are attempting to do something or attempting to try new things that you think you might be good at. And it tests your proficiency in those areas as well. It gauges what you can and cannot do, or what you want to do if you really like something. An example from this week, I attended an open mic. Not like an open mic comedy set. I mean, it could have been an open mic comedy set, but an open mic is just a way for people to like display their talent or what they're good at, or music or poetry, spoken word, rap, whatever. It's a way for you to show everybody what you can do. I've performed before, but just playing guitar. I would say I'm a pretty good guitar player. I'm definitely not Jimi Hendrix or anything like that, but a problem I have when I play is that a lot of the songs I do require a singer, so I'm kind of using the track to kind of help me out with that type of area, and not like someone else, like a singer I have. I really want to perform before the year's over, so the last day to sign up, I signed up to play, and I was gonna play guitar and sing at the same time. Now, first of all, if you've ever like played like an instrument and tried singing at the same time, it's like patting your head and rubbing your stomach. It's a hard multitasking tool because you're focused on two things, right? And I mean, I've done it in my dorm room, you know what I mean? Not that great, but I've done it in my dorm room. But this is my first time like doing it in front of people at all. Like, let's just go do it. So I go into the venue and I'm like, what the hell? It's absolutely crowded. And of course that's great, but I was like, damn, this is a lot of people. There's a lot of people here. I'm getting the nerves, I'm shaking a little bit. But then I was thinking about what my mentor said, you know, a fail resume. I've never done this before. I want to give it a shot. At least say I've done it. I was like the last act of the night. I had like an introductory joke planned, you know what I mean? Just something light to get everybody's attention.
Everybody do me a favor. On the count of three, can you all say your name at once? 1, 2, 3. Nice to meet you.
That's the only clip you're gonna see of that video. That is the only clip you will ever see of that video, because I am not going to show you the rest. That video is staying with me, but I'll just describe what happened after. So like, at first my guitar wasn't responding too well to the amp. I think you can hear it when I strum it a little bit. And the DJ's trying to fix it. Yeah, my amp, you know what I mean? And I know like amps seem like a universal tool, but like I have pre-recorded settings on my amp. My guitar was out of tune. It was like the gain was turned all the way up, or the bass was up, or something. I don't know what was going on, but regardless of my guitar, I was trying to sing too. Maybe because I couldn't like listen to the guitar and like kind of get the melody together. I was fumbling. I couldn't really speak too well. My voice was cracking. And this venue is huge. It is absolutely massive. My heart sank to my butt when I left. I felt so embarrassed. I was so upset. Seriously, I was not feeling good. I was really in my own head, and I just added to the fail resume like, no, you cannot sing. Some people can sing, but you cannot sing. And as I was leaving, I was kind of like, damn, like, why the did I go on there? Like I knew like I feel like this wasn't my crowd. I knew like I wasn't that prepared, but I wanted to try it anyway. So I was just hating myself, and I was hating myself for putting myself out there, which is a bad thing to do. You should not do that. You should never feel ashamed of putting yourself out there and trying to be the best version of yourself. You shouldn't feel ashamed for doing that. I was like thinking about it later that night, because I got over that. I was with some friends too, so we're just joking around. I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if I didn't go up? What if I didn't put myself out there? What if I didn't take that risk? What if I just left? What if I just left like before my name was called or whatever? And I just went home and I thought about it real hard. And I would have regretted not going up there at all and just going home. I would have felt like a coward. I would have felt like bad, low self-esteem. Like, why didn't I just go up there and try? And that brings us to my second point. Do it or don't do it. You're gonna regret both decisions. What I kind of mean is that the regret of not doing something will sting worse than the regret of doing something and ending in a failure. This belief can be attached to talking to a stranger, asking someone out. This could just be like going out, expecting yourself not to have a good time. Example of this is like last weekend, I went out with two of my really good friends, Momo and Abraham, and we basically had plans to go to two parties. One was on the northwest side of Chicago, and another was in the downtown area of Chicago, like Chicago and Milwaukee. And like I live on the south side of Chicago, so these distances are miles away from my house, which is our starting point, by the way. And honestly, I was exhausted. I was so tired that day. These guys, they want to go to both parties. You know what I mean? They're party animals. And I mean, I'm not going to deny, like, these guys are just so much fun to be around. Hilarious people, man.
But I got no, that's a crime. They're going to send your bitch ass to jail. I'll be in a lot of trouble. You really need a fucking dollar. You don't got a fucking dollar? Just push that nigga up. What you gonna do for it?
The main issue was figuring out how we're gonna get to both these parties without a car and get to them on time.
We'll make it.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
So we get on the train and we're just goofing around on the train, talking shit, laughing, having a good time. You know what I mean? To get to the first party, we had to take the train and walk to the house. As we were getting off, it starts pouring. My friend Momo was like, yeah, it's a 44-minute walk.
He got us walking 44 minutes!
You don't think it's raining bad?
No, it's not fucking raining. This nigga is homeless. It's crazy. Nigga, I'm homeless and that's this nigga, he doesn't have rain. That's why. He's not used to this shit. Nigga. Tell us about the bus after we passed out. What? I told you. You literally said that's the bus she takes. Lying ass nigga. No, you said this. I don't remember that shit. This nigga's a gaslighter.
We eventually go to the first party, hang out for a bit. Nothing too crazy. We have to leave early to make this other party. And as we're taking the train back to the other party, because it drops us off right in front of the venue, they're shutting down the party.
We literally got here as they were shutting everything down. So, like, the firefighters are outside, everybody is outside. See what I mean?
So we didn't even get a chance to get in or even try to like get in. I feel like if you kind of look at that night in the perspective of someone on the outside, you would kind of think, okay, this was a failure. What the These guys went on like 2 trains, walked 44 minutes in the rain, walked back. They didn't even get into this party. And that kind of leads me to like this last point, like the last part, finding fun in the failure. Finding fun in the failure. It's very easy to look at things in such a negative perspective. At first glance, that could all be what you see. You know, that's it. That could be it. Okay, this shit didn't go right. I bombed my performance. We're walking in the rain. This party closes down the second we get there. You have to look at it in a different perspective. There's something to be learned from these events. Not only to be learned, but there's something fun about doing it. Yeah, you can learn something from these failures. You can gain experience from these failures. You can look at it in a positive perspective as well. Me bombing my performance. I've performed before and I've had nerves, of course, and you know, things have usually gone right. But me bombing, right, which is like a big fear, I am no longer afraid of bombing like that ever. Like I'm like, okay, I've done it before, so it's not that scary. I don't know if you've ever heard the quote, I am fearless because I've been afraid, but that's kind of how it is. Like, okay, I bombed, big whoop. Big whoop. It's not like this unique thing that happens to like Blake Crawford only. No, this happens all the time. That's something I gained. That's something I learned. And like the night we all went out, I guess you could kind of see that as like a failure. It's like this is like the beauty of like the fail resume or trying stuff out. Okay, we tried to do both. We tried to go to both parties without a car. We tried to like catch a train. You know what I mean? We're optimistic about what we're doing. And just didn't end up working out in our favor. We had a good time anyway. We had a really good time just goofing around, laughing with each other. It's about who you're doing it with. It's about the memories you create. Do you know what I mean? But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I post every Wednesday. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Yo, comment down below what your New Year's resolution is. I'm really curious to see. It better not be you going to the gym. I'm gonna be so pissed off if I see that shit.